The first type of modification of leaf is pitcher. So each plant consists of one large leaf that is modified into a giant open funnel-shaped tube. The leaf pitcher is supported by a small root system. The pitcher has a lid, which is an extension of leaf apex. The petiole of the leaf coils like a tendril. The apex of the leaf form a lid that can open and close the mouth of the pitcher. And inside the pitcher, there are hairs that directed downwards. So, pitcher plants are carnivorous plants that have modified leaf known as pitfall traps. The leaf pitcher obtains most of its nutrients by digesting small animals. Animals are attracted to the nectar inside the tube and land on the large leaf. This monastic movement causes the leaf to quickly coil around the unexpecting animal, which is trapped and digests for absorption by the plant.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So for the next topic, we will go through modification of leaves, which is bladder. So what is bladder? The bladder is the leaf of insectivorous plants are uniquely suited to capture and digest insects in order to meet their nitrogen requirements. So we can take an example like Utricularia. So Utricularia is an aquatic insectivorous plant. It has submerged leaves that are severely dissected and can be found in freshwater lakes, marshes, streams, and waterlogged soil. So Utricularia is almost like pitcher, but different is Utricularia is a little bit tiny. It is tiny, around 1 until 6 millimeters. So, and also Utricularia divided into two types, which are terrestrial species and aquatic species. So, as you can see at the top right corner, there are two types of bladderwood. We also can call Utricularia bladderwood, which are terrestrial species and also aquatic species. So how this modification of leaves, which is bladder, works. So the bladders in a wall is lined with digestive glands. Okay, a valve that opens inwards is supplied at the bladder's entrance. So we can see at the diagram for the terrestrial species, at the inner wall of the bladder, there are digestive glands, and at the opening part of bladder, there are valves that open inwards. Okay, long and branching bristles cover the valve and rim of the entrance. When the small aquatic insects get entangled in the bristles, the valve opens inwards, and then the insects enter, and as fast as lightning, the valve closes. So inside the vessel, there are insects of small animal, that are digest like amoeba and larvae that their food. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad and I will present my part in this presentation about phytotax. What does phytotax mean? It means the arrangement of leaves on a stem or axis of the plant to avoid shading one another for getting the most maximum amount of sunlight. And um, and there is three types of phytotax: alternate or spiral, opposite, or volet. Alternate or spiral. Alternate leaf plant The leaves are single at each node and borne along the stem, alternately in an ascending spiral in opposite leaf plan. The leaves are paired at a node borne opposite to each other. The example of alternate leaf plan like barberry dependent cell-cover. As you can see, the alternate is more like this at this picture, and for the spiral. And as for the spiral arrangement involves alternate arrangement leaf, in which each succeeding stem, not an attached leaf, is rotated slightly from the node below and above it. If the spiral is to the right, it refers to as dextrose, while if to the left, it refers to as a synoptress. That's all from me. Thank you.
So now I'm going to explain about the second leaf phyllotaxy, which is opposite phyllotaxy. In this arrangement, two leaves arise from the stem at the same level, which means they are at the same node on opposite sides of the stem. This phyllotaxy is classified into two more types, which are opposite decussate and opposite superposed. Next slide. The first type of opposite phyllotaxy is opposite decussate. In this arrangement, the leaves are opposite to each other. They are placed at right angles to one another. A pair of leaves or two leaves at one node stands at right angle to the next upper or lower pair so that the four vertical rows are formed on the stem. As we can see from the picture, if we look from above, we can see four vertical rows of leaf. The example for opposite decussate is calotropis and gardenia. For the next type of opposite phyllotaxy is opposite superposed. In this arrangement, two leaves of adjacent nodes lies at the same plane. The successive pairs are placed exactly on top of one another so that all the leaves lie in one plane, and when viewed from above, all the leaves are found to lie in two vertical rows. It differs from the decussate one. For the decussate one, there are four vertical rows if looked from above, but in superposed, there are two vertical rows of leaf if we look from above. If from above view, the leaf lies on top of one another, showing two vertical rows of leaf. The example for this opposite superposed phyllotaxy is Psidium guajava, which is guava, and Eugenia jambolana, which is jamun. So let's move on to the next presenter.
Today I will share with you about modification leaf, which is phyllotaxy. So I will share with you about word phyllotaxy. Word phyllotaxy is more than two leaves arise at each node and form whorl. Therefore, in each node we can find three leaves at the same level. So I share with you three types of plant, which is have whorl phyllotaxy. First is Alamanda cathartica, which is golden trumpet. The golden trumpet commonly we know as a plant with yellow flower, and we can easily find it in highway, in neighborhood street, and in any kind of street. So the second is Hydrangea paniculata, which is panicle hydrangea, and last but not least is Alstonia scolaris, the blackboard tree. As I share with you the picture, we can see here there's more than 3 leaves in each node, which is consists about 7 leaves. So you can see that there is 7 leaves here and they form whorl. This is what we call as whorl phyllotaxy. So next is I'm going to share with you the difference between phyllotaxy. I'm going to share with you the difference between alternate phyllotaxy and whorl phyllotaxy. Alternate phylotaxy. Alternate phylotaxy is one leaf arises at each node, while the whorled phylotaxy is three or more leaves arise at each node. The key point here is the number of leaves that arise in each node, which is alternate leaf and alternate phylotaxy only one leaf, while the whorled phylotaxy have more three leaves at each node. So thank you for listening to us and have a nice day. Thank you.